Hey everybody, it's Eileen. I'm here for our craft along. Now that's interesting. I can see that the YouTube folks had time to chat even before I came on. So I'm learning new things about this platform every time. So thanks everybody for coming. Let's see, our Facebook people I think there's a delay on Facebook. So this is thanks for bearing with me for all of there's Charlotta. Okay, it's official. The Facebook group has weighed in. So good to see you all. All right, it's weird because I don't see everybody's little things up in the corner. I usually see how many are on. Anyway, we're going to have fun today. We're going to create this fun little book just using one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So I hope you guys, hey, Jenny, Brenda, Kim, Pat, Lisa, Linda, Nancy. Oh man, they're going too fast. All right, well, good to see you all. So we're going to make this. None of them are going to look the same unless you have the same exact paper as me, which is old. I think it was Authentique. I can't remember. Yeah, it's I think it is Authentique. So whatever paper that you have. Hi, Seema from Switzerland. Hi, Rose, Cindy, Jane, Pat, Kathleen. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you all. Okay, I hope you have your stuff ready to go. I'm just going to talk a little bit. I want to share with you how proud I am that I finished my little book from last week. And Kathleen, I did think about I did take your suggestion, put the smaller one here. The reason it just kind of hides it a little, but that's okay. It holds it in. So here is my little book. We did this. If you guys are interested, if you didn't see it, we did a class on what is today? We did it on Tuesday. So it worked out great. This is the one that I finished after class. This is the one that we did in class. It was really quick. It's Minnesota Nancy. Hi. You'll have to craft later. Still babysitting. Okay, that's all right. Hi, Anne. Then here's the original one that I did that we have improved on. So sometimes it takes a couple times of making something before it really clicks in that this is the correct way, and for some of us it may take a little longer, but anyway, what we're going to do is get started on that. Don't let me forget, I have to announce the winners of the release party blog hop that we had last week, which was great. I'll wait until a couple more people get on. In the meantime, I just wanted to update you on the release party for the next batch of Maker Forte stamps. And I'm going to show you some when we go through this little book and just show you what some of the images look like. But you can't craft but taking a much needed, cleaning up a flooded basement. Laura, there's nothing worse than that. Ugh. Hi, Maribel. Hi, Isabel. Good. I'm glad you're looking forward. There's Angie. She's got her supplies. Okay, you're ready to go. Okay. Just one thing, the release party is going to still be on February 18th. I was thinking of switching it because we waited a while, we just got the stamps, but I think we're just going to go ahead and do it because it gets more busy the end of the month. So we will be doing that, and I'll be letting you know more about that coming up. Okay, the next thing is I did get the order, the Sizzix order has been shipped out. Hallelujah. So it's on its way, and I will ship it as soon as I get it. It looks like the book box dies are coming on Wednesday. So I will have them out to you before the weekend, hopefully Thursday or Friday. I'll be packing them up. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I do like them. They're pretty fun. Hi, Deborah. Hey, Elaine. So I think that's all I have for announcements. So let me just turn the camera down because we have a lot of work to do. Now, I did not prep too much for this. I just got my paper. What is happening? Everybody is saying, feel better. I don't know. I feel okay, but maybe somebody else, something happened. Okay, so what I did was I got these Valentine papers, which I do every year. I mean, I get the collection. I love it. Oh, putties on your stomach, Charlotte. Okay, that's all right. You don't need to do anything. You can watch it later. So this is available on replay. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. Just one plug for the fan club. If you guys want to do more events like this, you're welcome to join us in the Eileen Hall Fan Club, and that's a group on Facebook. We're very active, and I'm still trying to catch up. You guys are very prolific, and so I'm just saw another project that I hadn't seen before. So sometimes there's so much getting posted, I miss stuff, and so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, keep doing it because you guys are amazing. So I think I'm just going to turn the camera down because it'll be easier to see what I'm talking about. So let's do our little switcheroo. Hi, Linda. All right, wait a minute. My cords are all I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hang on. I hope I don't lose my connection here, but okay, let's move this over here and see how that looks. And okay, more cords. They're everywhere. Okay, let's see. I hate that I can always see this stand over here. Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Maybe we'll go up a little so you can see, because we're going to be doing some scoring. And all my notes so I don't forget. Okay, and so don't forget, maybe we should do the announcement now for the winners. Are you guys ready? Okay. The winners for the release party, and I'm not sure yet what dies you're going to get because I don't have them yet, and I have to make sure that I don't sell anything or send anything that I sold. I'm sold out. All right, for the folks on YouTube, the winner is Victoria Sturdivant. So I hope you will email me. So if everybody that I mentioned, if you would email me, eileenhull@aol.com. Let me see, maybe I can put that in a little thingy here. Create a banner. Now watch this. This is so cool. I know that I'm the only person with AOL, but it's my name. And oops, made a mistake. All right, hang on. Let's see. Add banner. Show. Okay, so if you are a winner, if I call your name, make sure to email me at this email address so that I can get that prize to you. Okay, when I get messages, it's easy to lose them. So just email me at that. So we have Victoria Sturdivant. We have on Facebook, Jen Dubell. She won for that, for the comments on the Facebook Live. And then on the blog, the winner is Sharon Gullickson or Gullickson. So make sure to let me know what your address is, okay? And you are winners. All right, now I'm ready to go. All right, so like I said, I didn't cut a lot of stuff ahead of time because I wasn't sure what paper to use, and that is something that I want to talk about. Here is the book. Let me just show you this. And we're not going to get all of this stuff done today, obviously. It's just too much, but you can take this and, add on later. Oh, that's nice. Congratulations to everybody. Yes. Okay. So here, oh, that's about the basement. Now I get it. Okay, there's Sizzix. Hey, hi Sizzix, how are you? All right, so here's our little book. As I said, everyone is going to have different paper components, little goodies to add. So you'll all look different, everyone's, but that's why I would love to see what everybody did with this technique, okay? And this kind of, it's just a very easy. You'll see in a minute, and then you'll be like, oh, big deal. But still, it's fun to do. People think it looks hard. So, um, I just did these are little cut aparts. These are taken from a couple different collections. This one goes I just love that little deer. You know, it looks like an old vintage, like postcard or little baby image maybe that you'd see on an old card. This is the heart mandala. So I liked using that as kind of a tuck and also for decoration, and it's kind of lacy. So, and then these are the new stamps, and this is the snail mail die that just came out. So we'll be getting that. And this is a pocket. This is from the folio. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you. Here are some of the products that I'm using just because I have them. The waterfall, you can use the tags. You know, these come with waterfall and tags. This is the postage one, the snail mail. This is the mandala that I use right here. You could also use that one if you have that one. And then this is the page folio that has the little pockets there. So, and you could add flowers or anything else that you want. Even if you have, like I have a stack of just, I keep throwing it in this little bin, just scraps of paper. So just take them and cut them up and add them in. Now, I told you that I was using this pretty Echo Park paper, but I took out some of my Sizzix paper that are the solids, and look at how well they go, you know? And there is a black in here, and I'm thinking I might use that for my cover, okay? So you can use any combination of papers is what I'm saying. But I have a lot of Sizzix, so I'm going to use some of that. All right. And then these are some of the ones. This is the basic pack. I like that a lot because they have a lot of pinks, and I could use more greens, but that came in this one. So all paper is good, and it's a good weight. So let's put this aside, and I hope you guys have picked your, oh, you got yours. Congratulations, Linda. Hi, Lois. Oh, good. Oh, that's nice, Sharon. Thanks for sharing this. That's really nice. And if anybody else wants to share this event, this is just for fun. You don't have to have any special anything. I'm just showing you what I use because I have it. Now, the one thing that you're going to need is a bone folder. I've got a Martha Stewart one, and I broke the thing off. That's why I have this little thing here. But and I also wore down the scoring tool that came with this. So I am using this one, and I don't know where I got it, but I got luster wax on it. I finally got that off. Anyway, use whatever you have. Okay, so one thing about the paper, and let's just look at this. I like this because it has a nice contrast. Now, this one has hearts, which is kind of a directional print. You're going to be folding back to back, and so one of the images will be turned over. So now that I look at, I didn't realize that those hearts were, but this one would work. I think I'll use this one for my base, okay? So just look through. But if you happen to have other ones that go with it, you know, you can cut these apart and use them inside. You have blue tape on yours. That's cute. And then these cut aparts are nice because they fit inside. So, you know, you can use these with them too, because I buy the whole collection because I love them all, and I think I'm going to do something really cool. And I was thinking these would make really pretty journaling cards, and this would work great. This would not, because when you fold this, you're going to have the little jars that are upside down. So just keep that in mind. And if it doesn't bother you, then go ahead and do it. Did I show you these? Oh, these were, no, those were like 4x4 cards. These are actual journaling cards, which all you have to do is cut up and throw them in there. So those go really nicely. And this one is cute too. I love that. You could even cut out these little shapes and make like little covers for your paper clips, or, you know, stick them on as little embellishments. And what I like about them, I mean, that's a rectangle. You don't have to cut a lot of little intricate shapes. These were the reason that I bought them. This is why I love these stamps. And you will notice that I do like stamps because I have that postage die that just came out. And I was thinking, I wonder if that would fit, but I'll have to do that when we get to that part. Anyway, it's nice to have something that's small because this is not a huge album, okay? It's only a couple pages, really. And we'll flip through that in a minute. So here's another one. That's a nice little print. So any of these would really work. That one would work okay because that, but I like the contrast of this one, the wood and so we're going to use this one. All right, let's just look through this book one more time just so you can see how easy. You're just going to have little pockets here. And these are, I think they're 1.5 inches. Yeah. So this is going to create a nice little pocket for you to add all of these little cards. Now this one I thought was more vintage looking. So I did go around and I inked the edges on all of this, which I'll tell you, it took a little while, but it does look really cute. And then I just added in some of my little pieces that I had, some tags, and a little book. I think I showed you this the other day on the live. And that's it, really. That's the end of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut one of these mandalas and we're going to put our book together. And then we'll go from there and see how much time we have, okay? Because somebody around here likes to talk a lot. Okay, so the way that we're going to do it, now this is oriented in one, it's like this. So you're going to want this to be your long piece that will be the part of the book. All right. So what we're going to do is turn it sideways. I mean, I could score it this way, but to me, if you have like a background like this, it's more going up and down than sideways, but it doesn't matter really. But I'm going to turn mine sideways. I did trim off all of my little strips. Okay. All right. Is everybody ready? We are hard on our tools. Good Lord. Okay. So we're just going to score this at 6 inches right down the middle. Okay. Don't do it too hard, but a couple times. All right. And then you're going to turn it, rotate it, 90 degrees. So your paper is facing this way, Now you're going to again score it at 6 inches. Okay, so you've made it into quarters. And that's it so far. Okay, now the next thing that you're going to do is turn it again. You could have done it the other way, but I forgot. We're going to score it now at 1.5 right here. And you'll have to forgive me, I made mine the other day. So, and then we're going to go in 1.5 inches down here, which is 10.5, and you're just going to score it there. I'm just doing 2 scores, nothing fancy. Okay. Now I can move this out of the way because that's all you have to do. I mean, you are going to be whipping these out, I'm telling you. All right. And then you're just going to fold it over. Fold it on all the score lines, and you can, crease it if you want. Just make sure it's nice and square. And then you're going to fold it again. And you're going to want to think about which one you want on the front and what you want on the inside, because you'll have to fold it and commit when you make your pockets. All right. And then you're just going to fold down these little flaps here. And here, is everybody with me? Everybody crafting along? I'm guessing we're not going to have a lot of comments today if you're making this. That's okay. Charlotta's there with putty, so she can fill us in if there's stuff we need to know. Okay, so now you should have a piece of paper. You got a score in the middle, one down this way, one that way, and 1.5 inches on either side. Okay? Oh, those inches you will never learn. Sorry, Charlotta. I'm never going to learn the other. So your centimeters. Okay. All right. So I think I want, well, you know what? Maybe I will put my wood on the outside because I'm going to cut my mandala, and I think that would stand out with any of the other papers in the collection. That would stand out more than on here because that's kind of busy. Okay, so I changed my mind already. So I'm going to flip these over like that. Okay, so we're partway there. Now, one thing that we're going to have to do is you're going to make one cut. Okay, so get your scissors. Well, actually a couple cuts. But this is optional. You're going to cut on this line here. And if you want it, what I did was I cut right before like that score line and right on the other side just to give it a little clearance. So let me do that. So I'm just gonna go down here and trim right till I get to the line. All right, and then I'm going to come down this side and just trim off a little bit more just to give it a little room. So there should be like a little gap here in the middle. Okay. All right. Now for the magic. All you're going to do is fold this up like that, fold this over, fold these up, and you have a cute little book. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So you can do this with any 12 by 12 paper. Now, one other thing that I did, you don't have to, but I found that in the middle here, it got a little bunched up. So I did go ahead and cut these flaps down a little bit too, so that there's room to fold that. So all you have to do is go in, and what I did was I just folded that like that and just did a little, cut here. Not too much. It doesn't matter really. Okay, and then you do the same over here. Just fold these together and then snip. Okay, is everybody doing all right? And then if you wanted, you could take your corner rounder and round your corners. I just think that looks nice. I did get a new one the other day. Did I show you that? It's a scallop and a stub. But I think I'm going to just stick with the regular corner rounder here. Whoa. Things are falling. And I'm going to go with the 1/4 inch. And I am going to go around and do all of my corners. All right, so let's corner round these before we fold everything up and glue it. It's just easier. So you could even fold these together and punch them 2 at a time. You know what I mean? Oh, the measurements. Oh, good. Jenny, thank you for the conversion. All right, and just make sure to get all of them. All right, that's not exactly perfect, so I'm going to do that one. So we're just corner rounding away. And you don't have to do this. If you were doing a whole bunch of them, that just adds another step. But I think it does make it look nicer and more, I don't know, smoother. I am not going to ink this, though. If you did want to do that, that does take a little while, like I said. But it was fun. I was watching a movie on Netflix or listening to a video, and, you could listen to me and just... Oh, you know what? I didn't have this engaged all the way. I was wondering why it wasn't really punching so well. All right. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for coming. You will have to make this once you get back to your craft room. You know what I like to do? When I see a good video that I think I need to do that, I make one just real messy because I know that's going to be my kind of my guideline one that I don't, it's not my final one. And then I have it. So if I forget how I did it, I can go back and make another one. All right. So here we have our little pockets. Look at how nicely that, lines up there. That looks, it stands out, I think, inside. Now let's see. What am I doing? I'm trying to find my front and back, but I might have folded this up. No, this is good. And then that goes over there. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Okay. Fold it like this. Good Lord. goes like that. That goes like that. But then, yeah. Okay. I did that backwards. But no, that's not right. Because, shoot, I had it the first time. All right. Wait a minute. Let's glue these down because they're not going to move. Let's just do that while we're thinking about it here. Okay. So pay no attention to me. Take your glue and just glue down these little corners, the little side pieces here, and just hold them down for a minute. And if they gap a little bit, that's okay because that's going to help them hold stuff, and you can add a nice batch of goodies in there. All right, and then there is a trick to the folding, which obviously I forgot about for a minute. You didn't hear the notification? Hi, Carrie. You do that too and write the name of the creator. That's a great idea because sometimes I'm watching videos and then I think, oh, which one was that? I look back, there's 20 videos I watched and I don't remember. And sometimes it gives me an idea, but I don't do exactly that. But, you know, it is nice if you remember to give credit to the person where you found it. Okay, so let's get these pockets all done. Okay, but isn't this easy so far? I love it. Show where I cut again. Yes. Okay, Judy, or wait, who was that asked? Linda. Yeah. Okay, on the paper. So say we cut down here, or we scored down the middle, across the middle. I cut on this side. Okay. I just cut a little wedge right out of that side. Okay. So we have our book. Yeah, this is how you do it. That's it. And then you do have this little gap here, which what I did was I glued these bottoms together. And you don't have to, but I think it adds a nice little dimension to it. Now, the other thing is I have to finish corner rounding here because you're winging it since you have no bone folder. Okay, that's all right, Tanya. Just make a sample. Yeah, make it this afternoon. Yeah, or next on the weekend, whenever you have time. Make sure you have your 1/4 inch. And then there's always stray pieces that you didn't do. I don't know how that happens. Okay, this here, this here, and then we have this corner up here. All right, and there's a couple here. All right, so now this seems to be sticking out a little. So you can always kind of fiddle with this a little bit. I'm not going to worry about it because you could ink the edges if you wanted, you know, however it comes out. I mean, it's a nice little fun thing. Okay, so I think that I will go ahead and let me just show you. Let's just do it one more time. If you glue your mandala die cut over the spine, it will hold it together. That's true, but I was afraid with it opening and closing it, and plus I wanted the spine, although you could keep the other, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I did. Oh no, I did glue it down here so that I could pull that out in the middle here. But you could pull it this way. So if you did fold that spine over, I just saw that there was a gap and I didn't want to mess with it, so I cut. I'm a chicken. What can I say? All right, so what we're going to do, that's how you fold it up, okay? So if everybody has your pockets done, just one more time, fold it in half this way, fold this like that, and that like that, okay? And then if you want to make that pocket in between, just add your glue down here. And if not, you can just leave it. That's okay. And if you didn't cut it just right, like me, you can ink those edges. And if you want to trim them, you should have done it before we folded or, you know, glued it together. But I don't care about it that much. I think that inside is pretty. So now we have a little pocket here, and we have all of these nice fun little things here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put that aside and kind of let that sit for a minute. And if you want, you can take your clips and kind of just clamp that together. I'm afraid I'm going to start knocking things over here. You know, if you just want to kind of clamp that. Oh, see another piece that I didn't corner around. All right, did I get them all? Geez, they keep reproducing. I think I got them all. All right, so we can kind of clip these together so that glue sets and all right. So that is done. I mean, how fast was that? All right, so let's do, you can figure out where the top pocket is. The top pocket, Kathleen. I'm not sure which, there's no top pocket. They're all just, you know, little, it's only 3 folds here. You know, 3 things. There's not really a top pocket. There's this in between because we glued these 2 bottoms together. Now, if you wanted 4 pages, no, that's not going to make a page. It doesn't matter. It's going to be like this because that's a fold. You have your fold in the middle. Okay. All right. Tanya figured it out. Kathleen, did you get that? You have to watch it again. Okay. All right. It's not that hard. Believe me. I can't do anything that hard and be on here at the same time. So, okay. Now, let's do our mandala. And I'm using my precision plate because this is a, you know, intricate die. So again, my little tip for this is to take some parchment paper, cover your paper with it, and then put your die down and cut. I mean, you guys might have some other tips. If you do, put them in the chat, all right? And then just cover it with your, look at this perfect clean cutting pad. All right, so just roll that through a couple times. And now we're gonna have to poke it out, but watch how easily this comes out. And that was the some of the Sizzix paper. But see, we have all this stuff. I did get a dryer sheet, and I think that will help with some of the static, you know, getting it off my cutting pad. But you are just going to have it. But look at this pretty little doily, perfectly cut, that you could use on another project or for a, well, I don't think you could use it for a stencil. It's very, very thin. But it's pretty and you could use it somewhere. And then you've got your die, and all I do is kind of go around it with my fingers and, you know, get out whatever I can. And then I brush it all on the floor and get out my little dustbuster later or whenever. But it does go pretty quickly. This one, I knew better not to have all those other ones, that the other little pieces in the first mandala die. Although I love it and it's beautiful, it has a lot of little pieces and I just don't have the patience to poke them all out. There's that other trick too, and I have a video on that using the dryer sheets that helps with that. So all right, let's just get these final little pieces out. And then I'm going to cut it. You could always poke them later, but you can also use a stylus to do this. All right, I'm not going to worry about all these little ones in here, but they will easily come out. Away with you. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half now. So I'm going to put half on the front and half on the back and use it as like a little tuck, okay? So you can do it wherever you want. If you want to go down this way or this way on the kind of stronger, you know, I think I'm going to go this way this time. And you will have to trim it out a little bit. Oh, actually, no, not in this. You know what? I'm going to go a little to the edge so I have something to glue down. All right. So now we're just going to take our book and look at how pretty that's going to look. So Valentine-y. And so I'm just going to glue down one in the front, one in the back. It's overlapping a tiny bit, and I think what I'll do is just cut down this this piece right here. And that should make it even. So, oh, I wanted to show you too. On this one I did the other day, where did it go? Those little books we did. Shoot. Oh, right here. Now on this one, I just took this doily because it was overlapping a little bit too much, and I don't know. I just cut around this little piece here. I just cut these little pieces off and shrunk it down, and it's just as nice. And I have the outside pieces too that I can use somewhere else. So just don't be afraid to cut down what you already have. Okay, so let's just trim this on. If you die cut the mandala from fabric or felt, there is less danger of it tearing across the spine. Use copier paper over the top when die cutting. Yeah, there's lots of good little tricks for. And I'm just doing on the edge of this one because I want to use it as a tuck and I don't want the whole thing stuck down. Okay. So we're getting there. Okay. So you're just going to glue that down on your spine. And I thought this might be a little fragile, but it worked fine. It's pretty sturdy. This Sizzix paper is, what is it, like 80 pounds? I'm not sure, but I like it. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. It was a little bit not accurate here. Now this one we can do the whole one because I'm not going to use that for a tuck on the back. So just glue down the whole thing if you want. And of course, this is your project. You do it how you want. And I hope that you will post it either in the fan club, or if you use a hashtag. What about like hashtag craft with Eileen? How's that? If you put it out on Instagram or something, and then we can see what everybody's doing. We can test our social media knowledge and see what we see. Or put it in the fan club too. Okay. All right. So here is the back. And that would be pretty too if you did it that way. I forgot to trim these off, so I'm getting my hands wet with glue, which is fine. And I think maybe I will put it here. I'll put it on the spine. Then it looks like it does wrap around, but it doesn't actually do that. Okay, all right. You're behind, but doing fine now. That's good. Okay, I just got on, so I hope you can see a replay. You know what we can do at the end? We can put this together again, or Jimmy, you could go, or Christy, you could go and watch it again. All right, now I forgot to pick these out, so I should have done that, but it's only a couple little things. Okay, so now we have the base to our book, and let's make some little pockets and some little cards and tags to put inside. All right, we have time, so we're just whipping through this here. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, thank you. That's right, Jenny. That's what we talked about the other day. If you use hashtag Sizzix, hashtag Eileen Hull, hashtag My Making Story, hashtag Eileen Hull Fan Club, there's a good chance Sizzix will be able to find it and share it too. So who wouldn't love that? Okay, let's cut some more stuff. Now let's look at our book, because usually what I do is I start chopping up paper and then I say, oh, I didn't want to use that for that. So let's really think about this. I want to make a little pocket over here. So let's look at some papers that would, go well with that. So that would be cute, or I kind of like the black too. we could do that because there really isn't much pattern on here. Or we could do these. That would be dramatic. And that kind of has the brown. Let's do that. So I'm just going to cut off a little strip here. This makes me nervous because I don't want to waste any. But better now than never. Use it. And then these I know I want to cut. So these are really cute. That would make, that's cute too. Maybe we do 2 pockets and we do 1 on the back. All right. These would be cute tags too. So this is not going to go unused. I'm going to cut this at 3.5 inches just because it's easier to, and I know that my journaling cards are 3x4, my tags, so that's a safe size to cut. All right, let's cut these and then think about more. This would be cute too. I know I want to cut them. All right, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, are you guys cutting? You missed what paper this is. This is an Echo Park Valentine's collection, Chris. So now we made this little book out of a sheet of 12x12. So just go watch the replay and see how we did it. It's very, very easy, just a couple of score lines. Now we're going to cut some pockets. We cut the mandala. Getting messy. Things are getting real here. All right, so here are my pocket dies. I think I'm just going to use the little one though because we don't need anything huge. And I think let's try and cut 2 at a time. All right, and here's my cutting pad. Load it up with whatever that stuff is, deli paper. All right, so we have 2 little pockets here. Those are cute. And let's just do a couple more. I like to kind of, get into the next, use that little dip there. Cleaning is the paper. I know, that does take forever. Oh, choosing the paper, yeah, takes forever. It's all so pretty. Now the other thing that we could do, because this one has a die that's a little bit bigger, that would fit around that, but I'm just going to go with these because they're here. You guys don't want to take all day. I build this as a quick and easy project, so we need to do that. All right, so, oh, that was, I did it upside down. Well, we have this side. I don't like that though. All right, let's do this one. Oh, wait a minute. This one I did right. Oh, when I flipped it. Okay, that's all right. These are all cute. What do you guys think? That one or this one? That one's more dramatic. All right. I'm thinking that one. And then we could do light cards. All right. So all we're going to do, we can quarter round this because that's going to line up here at the bottom. So we'll just do our glue around the edge. Okay. Black. Okay, good. I did the black. Yeah, it really does pop. Okay, line it right up to the edge there and just press on that a little bit. And then let's just cut some. Where else can we put a pocket? We could do the back. I mean, I didn't last time, but what else do we have? We could do. Yeah, see, that's not going to work there. I mean, we could. That's all right. I'll save it for another time. I have another pocket, but honestly, I'm not sure what I would put on the back. I could do that, though. Let's just do it. It's an option. Could say the end or something. The more pockets, the better, though, really. Don't you think? There's so many fun things to tuck in if you never throw away a piece of paper like me. Okay. All right, so let's cut some little tags. All right, and for that, I'm going to use my waterfall and tags die. And also, you know what, let's trim these down first, because then we'll know what size, what kind of page, you know, what do you call it, journaling cards we have to work with. All right, so I'm just going to set this on my trimmer. I just line up the middles and chop away. It's hard to get it perfectly straight. I don't like when it has little things on the edge. So it's the thing I love about this Caterpillar. You can trim off even little tiny, look at this. Look at that strip. Crazy. So, sorry. I know I have now 12 cards that I can put inside. So these are all cute. And wouldn't this be fun, like if you had a child at college or traveling or something, and just make them feel special. Oh wait, is this 6? No, it's 12. I was thinking, what's my math? 3 times 4, yeah. Okay, almost done. I don't know if you guys have any of these. You could make your own. You could cut them out of craft card and stamp on them. You can do your own. These are just so easy, and they all blend with the paper, and you know they're going to work. So I probably would go ahead and round these corners too. So that is the new Valentine 12 by 12. No, by Recollection. No, I don't think so. I think this is Echo Park. I cut off there. Oh no, that is 1/4 inch. That looks really big, doesn't it? Okay. I don't know how many I can get at a time. Probably a lot. That's probably 6. Go Crop-A-Dile. Corner Chomper. I love this tool. It works with Mapboard. Okay, a couple more. It also helps if you round the corners. If you're sliding them into pockets, it just makes them easier. The corners don't catch, you know, if they're sharp, which you wouldn't think would matter, but okay. All right, so now we have 12 cards that we can put inside. That's cute. There's one. So we have one pocket done. I mean, we could just go through and add all of these little pockets and be done, but if there's more, you know. Actually, they could get 3 per little fold here. Oh, I love those. Now, some of them come with like a chipboard. You know, if you get the collections, they come with the sheets of chipboard, but I didn't get that. I just got the single paper. Yeah, look at that. You could be done right now. How about that? So, I mean, that's adorable. But let's just do a couple more things. I know that I want to cut some of these out. Just little tiny. Let me get my detail scissors. Where did my orange scissors go? These, I think I got from Ellison at a trade show. Don't tell them. This is cute, this little mailbox, and I am horrible at fussy cutting. Pam Bray is probably cringing watching me do this because she is like professional. But some people like it and some don't. To me, it's like, that's why you have dies, people. We're not meant to cut around all these little tiny fussy shapes. It's not bad, really. It's a challenge. But this little mailbox is really cute. So, did you guys find some good paper? What are you using? Did you go to your stash? I hope so. This I did get a while ago. I don't know why I didn't use it, because I guess it wasn't Valentine's Day. But I was happy to find it, that I had it. So we could put this or something like it. Or you could draw little cute things and, you know, that could go like right there. You could do a sentiment, you know, miss you or something. Wouldn't that be cute? All right, what else? Let's do some of these little envelopes because I like how they stand out on the background of the black is what I'm thinking. Look at how easily these cut. No special skills required. All right, let's see. You love fussy cutting? Oh. All right, more is always more. Yes, it is. I'm glad you all agree. That is correct. So, you know, you could put this like, oh, I mean, it's like having a bunch of stickers. Just this one sheet. Now, you know, the other thing we wanted to do was this. And really, if you had those scissors that cut, which I do have somewhere, but who knows where, you could just cut with them and use them. Yeah, it's like a little stamp. Love it. See, I start with the borders and then I have to get closer and closer because I didn't do it straight. That is the problem. But who's gonna know? Oh, look at that. You know, or you know what would be cute if you did the front as like a postcard and then made like the cover, you know, with the person's name and address. I just thought of that, but I think that'll be fun. All right. I do like that over here. And that can stick on there without stopping this from holding something. So let's do a couple tags. And let's do this one. This is a nice kind of a medium. That show up under there? Kinda. Is there like, what do you have in black? Because that will stand out. We could do some tags out of this. Let's just do a couple because I just like this print. So I'm going to trim this at 3.5. Am I losing you? Guys, I haven't been tracking. Sorry, I'm making a project here. Hi, Naomi. How are you? All right, let's get the waterfall out and cut a couple tags. This also comes with this one, which you could do cute little cards out of. Let's see if that maybe would, where are those stamps? Because that would be just a neat little card. No, it's just a little too skinny, but that's all right. We can do tags. All right, let's use the rest of this. How's everybody doing? Are you progressing? I feel like if you had this cut ahead of time, you could knock them out a lot faster. I just like to cut a couple at a time when I'm doing tags and things like that. I think the medium ones work better. If you look here, you know, when you put them inside, the tall ones, you could fold them. It's a little bit tall. I mean, you could fold it. Well, actually, that'd be cute. Can make a little pocket out of it. Let's do one big one and one little one. So, of course, you guys have your own dies and your own things, but just while we're at it. All right, so we'll do one. I'm getting as much in here as I can. And then let's do, you kind of have to do them this way. You can't go sideways on them. I probably ought to put a little tape down. Let me use my own cutting pad to kind of squish them down. Yeah, if I were doing this, I would go ahead and cut stuff ahead of time, and then you can just, I mean, if you're doing more than one, then you can mix and match kind of. Oh, it got a little crooked, but it's not horrible. I love that they're both sides. So if you don't like one, oh, I didn't go long enough on there. That's all right. I'll just cut it. My cutting pad didn't reach to the end. All things to think about. All right. That's a little shorter, but that's okay. So we've got a couple tags. Now the other things that you can do are you can add your little stamped button cards, which would be adorable. All right, I think this is good for now. But what I hope that you guys will do is finish yours and then post it in the group so we can all see. And what I was thinking here was you could just kind of give this a little score. You know, at like maybe 1 1/4. Make a little pocket. And put one of these on it. You know, or one of these, or both. And then add another smaller tag, which I don't have, but even that's a little big. But the smallest one would fit perfectly. Or this little card would probably fit. No, that's a little big. So, you know, you have to mix and match, fiddle around. But it's just a fun thing to do on a night when you're not really feeling the artistic urge, but you want to make something. You can't lose making this because everybody has paper, you know. So, and you could even do your little thumb punch, which I can't find my small. But you know what I mean, make the little thumb punch here. It'd be cute. Might as well make a pocket. Share what you made. You love to see it and share it too. Okay. I'll do a little video when I finish this and I'll post it on Instagram. So tell me in the group, how many people actually made anything and how many people are sitting there with their cat? I know we have Charlotta. Oh, hey, Debbie from Yorktown. Tie some ribbons on bags. That would be cute. That'd be adorable. Oh, yeah. And then, I don't know about you guys, but when I sometimes cut too much, or, you know, I'll have like little drawers of things that I can just use, you know, inside. And I think this brown would go with anything. You know, these extra leftover little pieces you could add. In fact, well, I don't think you could use one of these in there, but any of these little cards. Oh, there's a tag. Oh, that's glued on. Never mind. But, you know, look at this little one. Oh, it's a little book. Doesn't quite match, but, you know, it depends on what a stickler you are for matching. But there's always fun stuff in every little drawer. So I have to go through these every once in a while because I find stuff that I can use. So I hope that you do that too and use up your stash. You know, what are you waiting for? I have to tell myself because I am notorious for, you know, keeping stuff forever. But it is fun to use it and actually give it away, you know. So that is the project for the day. You're sitting with your cat also and have a template to go back and make one later. Good, Tanya. Okay. Maria. Where is Maria? Hers sounds good. You'll do later. Putty decides when you can craft, as it should be. So, you know, I think we did pretty well for not even an hour. Don't you think? And Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. What's your favorite holiday? I don't know. Christmas is pretty good too. All right. You're a hoarder too. Adios, nail appointment. Okay, Kathleen. All right, Isabel. A relaxing watch before bed. Good. Well, I hope you guys are all going to make one of these and share it with us. And let's see what you're making. Okay. Good. Halloween. People love Halloween. I don't know. It was the costumes just got to me. 4 kids. It was like, ugh, I'm so sick of costumes. And then I don't know. Christmas. How did you do the tiny book? The little one that's inside here is just paper that, oh, this one. Is this the one that you're talking about? This little tiny book. This one was on the, I got a paper pack and it came with samples of all the papers. And so I just cut it and folded it up and made a little belly band. Isn't it fun? So even tiny little strips of paper, they're just like little works of art. I love them. That's why I don't want to get rid of them. Did you see that I matched my sweater? Spring and summer. Any day with candy or alcohol. I hear you, Angie. Hey, my mom's house is we're getting ready to set a closing date. So believe me, margaritas will be had. Oh, thanks, Isabel. I'm glad you like it. Oh, there's Judy. You got lost looking for supplies. Easy to do. Yeah, Valentine's Day, I do have a soft spot for it. And, you know, you should have time to get ready for it because it's enough after Christmas, but I don't know. Kind of comes and goes. All holidays. That's true, Nancy. Yeah. Be great to use for a memory album with photographs, tickets, and so on. It would, you know? That's true. And what I was saying was those ones that they come with the little stickers, you know, you could add those in here because this one, I didn't do a lot of them, but it just said, my heart sings when I'm with you. And it's nice because it's in the same collection. And then these are those little button cards that I didn't get around to making yet, but this is a little library card from one of the stamps. This is one that I cut out and inked around the edges. And more button cards, more of these little library cards. I don't know. I think I might stick the back with some like one of these tape runners, you know, just so they're not flying around. Just a little bit on the back if I want to keep them in there. But they do go together. Oh, and then the other thing I did was I took a little ribbon. Oh, and here, I forgot to show you. I have these are some of the things that I thought I could use in here. This is some twine I got at Dollar Tree. So if I did want to close it, you know, you could just punch a hole and tie it and that. Or you could use Tanya. here's pom-poms. Tanya, I got it out for you. This is some lace, and it's weird. Like this one, I don't usually use papers that are white, so I liked having this white to match this paper because it's usually antique looking. Here's another thing that I thought would be cute. These are from Target. You could use one of these little clips to kind of keep that closed. They're big, but I think it would work to keep this shut. And also, here are some little charms, which I did tie on here with this organdy ribbon. I like this because it's not in your face. It just adds a soft touch to it, and you can manipulate it pretty well, and that makes it easier to tie a charm on. And then this was something I found at the dollar store yesterday, and it may be a little thick, but I was thinking you could wrap it around twice and use that as a little closure with that fun thing, and that actually would match pretty well. This one is more of a salmon color, so I don't think that would go, but the white would, so for $1.25, these would be cute little closures for books too. Okay, you found some red heart lace in your stash. Good, Angie. See, fun finding all that stuff. When did you get the button cards? Oh, the button cards are coming out on February 18th. We're going to have a release party. These are my new stamps, and let's see. I have some right over here. If you want a sneak peek, I've showed them a couple times, but I was going to make another contact sheet for my big set, but this is what it looks like. You can't really tell. These are postage, and actually one of them, where is it? It's kind of hard to see here, but these are the stamps. So you'll have to wait and see. But here are the button cards, and this is another set that's coming out February 18th. So it's not available yet, but it will be soon. Okay, and I'll have it on my site. There's another one. Okay. And then these are some others of my stamps. This is the one that goes along with the die here. It fits right together with it and cuts it. And then these are little pieces that go with it. And then these can fit inside all these little blocks too, or you could use the images or both. And then this is the older button card, which I do have. I don't have the clear, but I do have the rubber. I've gone with the white rubber because a couple reasons, but I do like working with it. It's I feel like it's a little crisper, but these are good too. And these, you can see where you're putting them. So it's like there's good things and bad things about each of them, but this is called Wonderful World of Flowers. So that's another one. So these are all in my Etsy store if anybody's interested. And we are getting ready. The team is working with the stamps, and we will be sharing that on February 18th. Okay, so I hope you'll come along. I think we're going to do noon, and we're going to have a special guest. So how about that? All right. A belly band would be cute. Yeah. Does anyone know? You know what, Naomi? I have a person I need to talk to her because I just haven't. I was waiting to hear when they were getting released. So I'm going to talk to her soon. Okay. So I'll try and get you them. Okay. All right. Now back to the basement. Laura, I'm so sorry, but at least you got a break from that. Ugh. We've had that happen a couple times. It is just so horrible. I hope you have big fans. Oh, we'll be thinking of you. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. We'll see you on Tuesday for another Facebook Live. And we'll probably be delving into the new dies that are coming that you'll be getting soon. So that's what's happening. Well, thanks for coming, Angie or Taylor or whoever that is from Sizzix. And we'll see you next week, okay? Thanks so much, guys. See you soon. Bye.